time. Oh yeah. It was a long time. I was locked down eating sun chill, not a down here. Sean Sean no feel. BOA got my first thousand, you wasn't there. We went shopping, we all out in Paris. Ride truck, skirt, poppy, overseas poppy. I was locked down eating sun chill, not a done here. Sean no feel. BOA got my first thousand, you wasn't there. Son, when we shopping, we all out of Paris. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you go, time. It was the whole time. Oh yeah. I been being there for niggas who was there for me. Whole crap with all that love, it was there for me. It was there for me. Bitch, street boy, two people, they thought a nigga like a piece of it, pull up. Take a piece of it, then told me, then told me keep going. I told me keep going, money on my thing I think on. Put a beat on, shots on me. I, I put it on it. These, these niggas, they poor. Bitch look like you, good. I'm really that boy. Quarter, a quarter. Louis on my daughter. Louis on my bitch too. Rapping like the wind do. I like fuck her sister. She just suck everybody dick and then you kiss her. Get a nigga out of here quick, undismissal. Riding out a fiscal. Put up in a cyber truck. When you baby was down the bus and one wheel. I was out there eating sun chill, not a done here. BOA, I got my first thousand, you wasn't there. See, we all out there. Nowadays, when we shopping, we all out of pen. This is not on years. So on the truck, a popping, overseas popping. Yeah, that's that shit. Shit, you gotta listen to what he say though. If you don't listen to what he say, you ain't gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to what he say though. Oh yeah. This screw done. She just look out of the nigga like a piece on. Put up, pull it. Told me, it told me keep going. It told me keep going. Money up. This the only thing I think of. Nigga shots on me. This ain't no ping pong. I put up. They, these niggas that poor. My bitch look like, yeah, good lord. I'm really that boy. Quarter. Louis on my daughter. Louis on my bitch too. Rocking out the rent, dude. All this blue. All this, all this shit. I done fuck her sister. She done suck everybody dick and then you kissed her. Get a nigga out of here. Early dismissal. Wind down a fiscal. Pull up in a cyber truck. Remember it was not a boy saying, Lord, Hill. Lord, Hill. I was like, man, you son, chill. Not a done hill. Show him no feel. Bill, I got my first thousand right now. Yeah, when we out of pen. When we shopping, we out of pen. This is not no wish. Popping, overseas popping. It was a long time. Oh yeah, a long time. A long time. Yeah, that's that shit though. It's like ride truck, ride trucks, popping, overseas popping. I was locked out eating sun chip, not a done here. Show 'em no feel. Yeah. Yeah. Nowadays, when we shopping, we all out of Paris. Yeah. It was the wrong time. It was the wrong time. Ride truck, yeah. Ride truck's good. Popping. OC popping. Oh yeah. It was the wrong time. Oh yeah. Nowadays, when we shopping, we all out of Paris. Ride trucks good. Ride truck popping. OC popping. It was the wrong time. Oh yeah. It was the wrong time. It was. It was.
Tupac was one of the most legendary rappers of all time and dated a ton of famous women while he was alive. From A-list actresses to massive pop stars, today we're breaking down every girl Tupac dated. When Tupac was in high school, he studied acting at the Baltimore High School for the Arts. That's where Tupac met his first celebrity girlfriend, Jada Pinkett Smith, who was also going to the same school. At the time she met Tupac, Jada was a drug dealer. Jada's mom was addicted to heroin, so she started selling crack in high school to get by. Tupac's mom, Afeni Shakur, was also an addict, so Tupac and Jada bonded over their rough childhoods and love for art. Pac used to write poems about Jada, and she was an inspiration for some of his early music. But just as Jada was starting to get out of the streets, Tupac was getting even deeper into the lifestyle. When Tupac was a senior in high school, his family moved to Marin City, California. But even though Pac moved to the other side of the country, he still kept in touch with Jada, and they both helped start each other's careers. Tupac got Jada her first acting role in the movie Menace to Society. Pac was also supposed to have a role in the movie, but got fired after he was causing problems on set and got into a fight with Alan Hughes, one of the directors of the film. But Jada still got to stay in the movie, and it really helped launch her career. Jada returned the favor by helping Pac get a guest role on the TV show A Different World, and also appeared in the videos for his songs Keep Your Head Up and Temptations. But even though they were super close, according to Jada, she and Tupac never had a romantic relationship. They were best friends.
That's what I'm saying. When you said, that's why I was like, when he said relationship, that's why I was like, she claimed they was only just friends.
And she considered Tupac to be like a brother to her. But according to Jada, their relationship was never sexual. Ever since his death, Jada still talks about Tupac all the time. She says that Pac was her true soulmate, even though she was married to Will Smith. According to Jada, she rejected Tupac after he proposed to her in '95 while he was locked up at Rikers Island. Even though Jada says they could never be romantic because there was no chemistry between them, she still thinks her and Pac were made for each other. Pac stayed in touch with Jada until his death, but as he got more famous, Tupac started dating more and more celebrities. In '93, Pac was on top of the world. He was getting respect as an actor for his role as Bishop in Juice, and just dropped his breakout album, Strictly For My Niggas. So, Tupac started getting attention from all kinds of women, including one of the biggest pop stars in the world. Tupac first met Madonna after they were introduced by actress Rosie Perez and went to the '93 Soul Train Awards together. Madonna's date ghosted her, so she asked Rosie to introduce her to Tupac. Pac told Rosie he was interested, so he filled in as Madonna's date at the awards show. After that, Pac and Madonna started dating for real, but they kept it a secret from the media. Madonna was one of the biggest stars in the world at the time. Even though Pac was also catching up quickly, he was a lot more controversial, and their relationship probably would have been all over the headlines. So, they decided to keep it quiet. But when you're that famous, it's hard to keep things a secret forever. Snoop Dogg later said on the Howard Stern show that he was shocked when he saw Madonna was chilling with Tupac.
But guess who he pulls up with?
Who?
With Madonna, man.
Yeah.
And he comes in, he's got a big bag of that do-it fluid. He tells her, have a seat. She looks at me, I look at her, I say, oh wow, that's Madonna.
While they were dating, Snoop was in New York hosting Saturday Night Live and told Tupac to come through after the show to bring him some weed. Snoop was expecting Pac to come through with the girl, but Snoop had no idea that Tupac was kicking it with massive pop stars like Madonna. Pac and Madonna dated for over a year, but eventually they broke up in '95. The world didn't even know about their relationship until Madonna admitted it on the Howard Stern show in 2015.
I was dating Tupac Shakur at the time, and the thing is, he got me all riled up about life in general. So when I went on this show, I was feeling very gangster.
I didn't know you dated Tupac
That was
Shakur.
a surprise.
That's never been out there, I don't think.
A few years later, the relationship was also confirmed after TMZ released a letter Tupac wrote to Madonna while he was in prison. In the letter, Tupac also revealed why they broke up. Pac said that as a white woman, dating a black man wouldn't hurt her image and could even make her look cool. But for someone like Tupac, being seen dating a white woman would let down his community and hurt his image. So Tupac decided to break up with Madonna, but he apologized in the letter for hurting her feelings and invited her to visit him in jail. But by the time Tupac broke up with Madonna, he'd already met his future wife, Keisha Morris. Tupac met Keisha in '94 at Capitol Nightclub in New York. They only talked for a few minutes, but then Keisha ran into Tupac again at another nightclub, and he remembered their entire
I ain't gonna lie, I'm sorry, twin. I ain't gonna lie, twin. I ain't gonna lie, twin. I would've had to roll with Madonna, twin. I ain't gonna lie to you. But back then I see where Pac was coming from and all that, but I ain't gonna lie, twin. Even though Madonna was way older then, she was a bad bitch, gang. I ain't gonna lie, you tweaking, twin. You tweaking, twin. I would be completely honest, gang.
conversation. Pac said he'd been looking for her for months and convinced Keisha to give him her number. But at the time, Tupac was fighting a sexual assault case and had to keep going to court. Keisha was only 20 when she met Pac, and her parents warned her not to get involved with someone like that. But Keisha didn't listen and kept dating Pac. Pac even proposed to her after they'd only been dating a few months. Keisha said yes, but Pac ended up being found guilty of sexual abuse and gun charges in December of '94. While he was locked up, Keisha kept going to visit him, and they ended up getting married while Pac was in prison. Keisha used to visit Tupac every day in jail and helped him get through his sentence. But after he posted bail, things started to change. At first, Pac couldn't afford the $3 million bond he needed to get out, but Pac was able to get the money together after he signed a deal with Suge Knight and Death Row Records. When Pac got out, he got right back to focusing on music, and Keisha started to feel like he didn't need her anymore. Keisha supported Pac while he was locked up and fighting the case, but after he got out, he went back to living the rapper lifestyle. When he posted bail, Pac didn't even call to tell her, and Keisha had to call the jail herself to find out what was going on. Keisha flew back to New York to see if Tupac needed her help, but one of his family members told her, "You had your 15 minutes of fame. Now we'll take over from here." Right there, Keisha knew the relationship was over. Tupac and Keisha ended up splitting up after only being married for 10 months. But even though it didn't work out, Keisha and Tupac stayed friends, and he always believed they'd get back together one day. But while he was still technically married to Keisha, Pac met his next fiancée, Kidada Jones. Kidada Jones is the daughter of legendary music producer Quincy Jones and actress Peggy Lipton. Even though they later fell in love, Pac's relationship with Kidada started off rocky. During an interview with the Source magazine in '93, Tupac dissed Quincy Jones and said that he messed up his kids by only sleeping with white women. So, when Pac first met Kidada a few years later, it was pretty awkward. But he later apologized and gave Kidada his phone number. By the third time they met, Tupac was already telling Kidada he loved her and proposed just a few months after his marriage to Keisha ended. Kidada was also in love with Tupac, and they moved in together in a house in Calabasas, California. Kidada thought Tupac was the one and they would spend the rest of their lives together. But only 4 months after they moved in together, Tupac was shot and killed. Kidada was in the hotel room in Vegas she was sharing with Tupac when she got the call that he'd been shot. Kidada rushed to the hospital, and when she got there, the doctors handed her his bloodstained clothes and gave her the bad news. Kidada and Tupac's mom, Afeni, were two of the last people to talk with Tupac before he went into a coma and eventually died. Kidada wrote in her biography that Tupac was the love of her life and she had a bad feeling about going to Las Vegas, but she had no idea how bad it would get. Kidada Jones and Tupac never got a chance to officially get married, but she was his final girlfriend and the one who was with him until the very end. Those are all of Tupac's official girlfriends and the women he dated for a long time, but Pac had a lot of other flings, one-night stands, and even alleged affairs. In 2016, Bobby Brown wrote in his memoir that Whitney Houston cheated on him with Tupac. Bobby said that Whitney had affairs with a lot.
That's a fact. Back then, Whitney Houston, boy, is she on that booger sugar too? Oh, she gonna fuck some on me. Sorry, I'm my bad. My bad. My mind took me somewhere else. My bad. My. Let's just get back to the video. My bad. Hey, shouts out rest. Hey, shouts out rest. Shouts out his. Damn, that just fucked me up. Shout out Whitney Houston. Rest in peace, Whitney Houston. Real legend.
Producers and artists she worked with, but Tupac was the most famous. According to Bobby, Tupac's affair with Whitney started in the first few years of their marriage. Bobby was with Whitney when they found out Tupac had been killed, and she immediately started crying her eyes out. Bobby was also upset about what happened, but it hurt watching his wife break down in tears over another man that she slept with. But Bobby also claims he got his payback. In a documentary on A&E, Bobby claimed that he once had an affair with Madonna around the same time she was secretly dating Tupac. Who knows if Bobby's telling the truth? But Bobby Brown and
I don't doubt that he ain't lying. I don't think he is. I think he's telling the truth.
Whitney Houston were known for their toxic relationship and heavy drug use, so it wouldn't be shocking if they were both sleeping with other big stars. Aside from dating Whitney Houston, there's another wild rumor that Tupac helped Left Eye from the R&B group TLC burn down her boyfriend's house. Tupac met Left Eye at an industry event when they were both early in their careers. Even though they never officially dated, Tupac and Left Eye had a close friendship and used to send each other paintings and artwork. Just like Jada, Left Eye loved Tupac, but they never had a romantic relationship. But while Left Eye was building a friendship with Tupac, she was also in a toxic relationship with NFL wide receiver Andre Rison. What's even crazier is Tupac and Andre were homies at the time. Andre had a studio at his house in Atlanta and invited Tupac to live there for a few months and work on music. Andre started dating Left Eye in '92 after meeting at a club in Atlanta. But throughout their relationship, Left Eye was in love with Tupac and Andre at the same time. Andre and Left Eye's relationship was full of highs and lows. About a year after they started dating, Andre was arrested for beating Left Eye, then firing a gun at two men who tried to stop it. They continued to see each other after that, but the relationship was never healthy. On the night of June 8, 1994, Andre came home after being out drinking and found Left Eye screaming at him in the driveway. Andre tried to find out what was wrong, but she was hysterical and started hitting him in the face. Andre went to go stay with one of his teammates, hoping she would calm down. But while he was gone, Left Eye set a pair of his sneakers on fire and left him in the bathtub. She also went outside and broke the windshield of his car with a vacuum cleaner pipe. The fire started in the bathtub, spread to the rest of the house, and ended up burning it down. But according to Andre, the most shocking part of the story is that Tupac came and picked her up after Left Eye set the house on fire. Tupac pulled up in a black limo and drove her away from the crime scene. That made Andre look at Tupac differently, and their friendship was never the same after that. Left Eye was later charged with felony arson and got sent to a halfway house, plus 5 years of probation and a $10,000 fine. So Tupac has been
That's the incident that got her fucking damn. Hey bro, it's crazy. That just gave me the chills, cause like, if you don't look deep into this shit, like you wouldn't know like the true stories behind shit. So and then even when you see this shit on here, you gotta look into it, cause some of this shit still be cap and it still be the wrong story. You know what I mean? But I ain't never had no problems.
Really crazy.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie. All bro shit that he put out literally been fucking factual. That's a fact, bro. I ain't never seen him miss a beat yet. Like right now. Like that's facts.
Love triangles, but nothing beats his affair with the wife of his biggest rival, Biggie Smalls. Faith Evans is a singer who was signed to Bad Boy Records and married to Biggie Smalls. Faith met Tupac in '95 when the East Coast-West Coast beef was at its peak. After he got out of prison, Tupac asked Faith to come out to LA and work on the song Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. Faith agreed, but didn't realize that Pac was signed to Death Row Records at the time. Faith asked Biggie if she should do the song, and he told her do it as long as Pac had the money. So Faith went to the studio to record and even took pictures with Pac, sparking rumors that they were hooking up. The rumors only got worse after Tupac dropped his famous diss track, Hit 'Em Up, where he made some wild claims about sleeping with Faith Evans. On the intro, Tupac dissed Biggie, rapping, "I ain't got no motherfucking friends. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker." Pac also doubled down on the first verse, rapping, "First off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim. West Side when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fucked for life." Faith Evans denies ever sleeping with Tupac, but she does admit that Pac tried to get her in bed. Tupac agreed to pay her $25,000 for the studio session and told Faith to come to his hotel room to pick up the money. When she got there, Pac asked her to give him head. Faith said she turned him down, but realized in that moment that Pac was using her to get back at Biggie. Many fans still believe that Tupac did sleep with Faith. Another one of Tupac's ex-girlfriends, Desiree Smith, confirmed that Pac not only slept with Faith, but he'd been planning it out ever since he was in jail.
He was trying to figure out how he could exact his revenge on Big, and then he was going to fuck one of his bitches.
Tupac and Desiree dated on and off for about 3 years leading up to his death, and she visited him in jail multiple times. Desiree claims that when Tupac smashed Faith, he called her up and said, "I finally did it."
I got a phone call the next day. He called me and he's like, "I did it." And I'm like, "What? What you did?" He's like, "That bitch just left my hotel." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I fucked Faith."
According to Desiree, Faith knew exactly what she was getting herself into when she went to record with Tupac. Faith's marriage to Biggie was falling apart because Big was always cheating on her, so she decided to work with his enemy, Pac. When she was in LA, Faith slept with Tupac to get back at Biggie for always cheating on her. Desiree also says that Tupac had no reason to lie to her about what happened, so she believes he was telling the truth.
I could say this, that man ain't never lied to me one day in his life. I've never caught him in a lie. Good, bad, or indifferent. He always kept it real with me, so, I don't see why he would lie.
No one knows if Pac actually did sleep with Faith, but the situation inspired one of the wildest diss tracks in rap history. Other than that, there are a few other women who claim they were hooking up with Tupac before he died. In 2012, an author named Jara Everett wrote a book called Jump Off, where she claims to have slept with Tupac and other famous men like Suge Knight, R. Kelly, and Young Jeezy. The details of their relationship aren't too clear, but in the book, Jara said that Tupac was her favorite celebrity relationship. She said Pac was down to earth and wasn't anything like how he seemed to the public. Adult film star Heather Hunter also claims she had a short fling with Tupac right before he died. Pac and Heather met after he called her up to star in a music video for the song How Do You Want It. They were releasing two versions of the video, one for the daytime MTV audience and another for the late night crowd. So Pac called Heather and two other porn stars, Nina Hartley and Angel Kelly, to be in the R-rated version. At first, Heather didn't want to do it, but Pac was offering triple what she could make on a normal video shoot, so he convinced her to do it. On the set, she and Tupac hit it off, and he started seeing Heather on the side. She didn't sleep with him on the night of the shoot, but Pac convinced Heather to move back to LA from New York, and they started dating. According to Heather, it was more than just a sexual relationship, and they had a deep spiritual connection. But Pac ended up dying just a few months after they met. But Heather isn't the only woman who claims she and Tupac were in love when he died. Female rapper Yo-Yo Fearless also says that she and Pac had a special relationship that lasted until the end.
Back then, people thought that you and Pac were dating.
Yep, we did.
Oh, y'all did date?
Yeah, we did date.
That's real?
Mm-hmm, that's real. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
How long did y'all date?
Oh, goodness. All his life.
Pac and Yo-Yo met each other at the studio sometime in the 90s and always stayed in touch. Their friendship turned into a relationship and they dated for a while. Nothing ever happened that broke them up, but as time went by, Yo-Yo said she saw Pac more like a brother than a boyfriend. Yo-Yo was even close to Pac's family and went to the hospital to be with him when he died. So even though they weren't technically together, Yo-Yo says she and Tupac loved each other up until the very end. So even though Tupac was only a celebrity for a few years before he was killed, he dated a lot of famous women and broke a lot of hearts. None of his relationships may have lasted all that long, but all the women he dated said Tupac was a great guy, and some of them never fell out of love with him.
Damn. Hey, appreciate that, Happy Jane, man. You make sure you goddamn have a good one, man. I appreciate that for real, for real. Good spirits, good vibes, man. I like that, man. Appreciate that for the follow too, for real. What I was saying though, yeah, bro. That's my favorite. That was my favorite rapper. So even now to this day, it's my favorite rapper. So man, you know, it's always good still seeing good shit about him. You know what I mean? Not the slanders and the fucking all that other shit. They be trying to slander his name on the shit. But do I think he's still alive? Yes. Yes, I do. I could try twin, but when I try to turn it up, it start acting weird. I ain't gonna lie. You good on that? How that sound? We sound good? Hey, turn me up, 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 right now. Turn me up right now, right now, right now. I'm trying to fuck with it right now. Hold on. Yo, Juice, I'm getting money. I'm getting money. Yo, Juice. Where you work at, man? Where you work at? I already know how that goes, brother. Trust me. Trust me, brother. How it sound now, though? How it sound now? I can't do too much, man, because the way my stuff set, bro, it's just... yeah. I don't know, brother. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something right quick. That damn soda ain't had no damn top on it. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see what. All right, let me see something. Let's do this, bro. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm about to do something. I'm about to try something. I'm about to try something. Let's try this. Let's try this. All right. All right. So now we tweaking the sound on my end too. All right. So let's take this back down. Let's take that back down to 0. Yeah, no, I got you. Hold on. I got you. Watch this. Watch this. What you can hear now? Can you hear me right now? Is it like still the same? Like is it still, or did it get louder? Did it get louder? What the fuck? All right, what about now? It said I'm not kidding, bro. I tell you this all the time. Okay, well that's a no-no. I just figured that out. That's not gonna be. That's not. That's not gonna be good. Hey, what about now? They say, oh you an accountant. Yeah, bro, that would drive me insane too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, for sure, bro, man. Get your snack on, man. What you work from home or something? I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Um, I'm from uh, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, man. Good old South Carolina, bro. Oh, so okay. I work in the office for two companies and handle their finances. Damn, two companies? What are they like? What are they like? Like joined together or something? Bro, I bet that's an ass of paperwork. Yeah, that would fucking drive me fucking insane. I'm not gonna lie, dude. How long you been doing it though? Hey, 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 you ain't lying right there. At least you get paid for it. At least you get paid for it. I gotta figure this shit out, man. What does that mean? Mike in that front. I don't understand what that means. Yo, yo. Yeah, that does seem very low. Yeah, I just don't know, man. I don't know. Cause if I turn this on, yeah, it's
yeah, it's
gonna
gonna
get
get
loud,
loud,
but
but
it
it
gets
gets
it's
it's
an
an
echo,
echo.
and I
I
don't
don't
understand
understand
it.
it.
I don't understand the echo, man. Oh, hold up, is that it? fix the echo? Oh, I think we fixed the echo, chat. Oh, I think we fixed the echo. Did we fix the echo? Oh, I think we fixed the fucking echo, bitch. Alright, so 8. Let's go 10. This is 10. And 10 is the echo. Yeah, so 8, around 8. That's all I can do, man. That's all I can do, bruh. I wonder what happened if I turn all the 100. Bro, I don't know. This shit getting aggravated. I really don't know, man. Buck, chicken. Buck, chicken head. Nah, bruh, I don't really know. Oh, it sound good? Is that good? Please say yeah, bro, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of fucking with this shit. I was waiting on you to get back. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was waiting on you to get back, my dog. I thought you wasn't even gonna come back. I'm like, man, he ain't gonna come back. I'm like, he ain't gonna come back for real. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I can't get this shit. I don't know why the fuck this shit so low. I don't. fly. I look good. Check my swag. Wish you would. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie about this. You gonna hear echo. You hear echo, right? I know you hear echo. I know you hear echo. But I bet you it got louder though. But I bet you hear echo. Why? We gonna get this shit figured out, bro. But you hear echo though, right? Why I scare you sometimes, bro? Also, I scare him sometimes. So everything sounds good to you. So why do I hear echo though? Why does it seem like it's echoing to me though? I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like that, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. And then it start echoing and all that weird shit, bro. This shit is so fucking stupid. I don't understand, man. So it got louder, but it got echoed. All right, how it sound up? We gonna get this shit right, bro. We gonna get it right. Saying it got loud, but it got echo. Let me turn this up though. If I had it at 85, I'm gonna turn it to 85. I'm gonna turn it to 85. I'm gonna turn that down. What we good. We good. We're gonna turn that down because I don't know what the fuck I did that. I wonder what happened when I turned this all the way up. Okay, so it's still like echoing, but it's not bad. Oh no, it is bad. Bro. Hey, bro, you gotta let me know what's up, bro. You can't stop talking now, bro. You gotta let me know what's up so we can get this shit right. Yeah, let's put that on D&D. We ain't trying to be disturbed right now. Alright, so look, I'm gonna take this up all the way. I'm gonna take this all the way up and then let me know if that's good. And ain't no way it should be straight now. I don't know what that is. Damn, I ain't even heard nothing I said. No, so that ain't gonna work. Something under 1500. Alright, I think we cool at that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think we cool at that. Hold on. I wanna see something. I wanna see something. I wanna see something right quick. So let's go to 30. Let's go to 30. Cause I think I know the problem coming in at. sound good. Hey! Um, let's try 40. It's a point to where this echo stop. We gonna figure it out. And that seemed like that's where the point at, about 40. So we gonna take it back. We gonna take it to like 30. We gonna take it to like 38. And then we're gonna try to up it on the panel to 45. We might can up it higher. So let's try 65. We gotta go back to 35. That shit still, that shit, it seems like it's echoing now. It is. So let me go to 60. Let me go to 60. Bro, check PM, check DM. And that sounds good. Nah, that don't sound good. We're gonna go 55. 60. I think this was at 60, right? 60. We're gonna take this back to like I think 25. We're gonna take it like to 30. Thirty. 30. We'll take it back to 30. We'll turn this up a little bit. We'll inch it to see how far we can go. Yeah, I think that's just about it. I think I gotta go back down because that might be too loud. Feel me? We're gonna do 25. I don't like 30. We're gonna do 25. We're gonna try to turn this up a little bit. Which I don't know if I can. I don't know. This might be the problem for real right here too. Yeah, let's try to turn that down. Let's try to turn it down and see what happens. Let's turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. Now that did sound better 100%. Alright, well let's try this then. Let's try this then. Let's try to up it. We gonna go to 70. Fuck it, we about to try. We gonna try to up it. I just feel like it's much louder. I just feel like it's much louder when I turn that shit up right there. Cause if I turn that bitch up, gotta turn that bitch to 100. I bet that bitch would be fucking. I bet that bitch would be blasted. Exactly. That bitch is blasting. Oh, so it's no echo right now. So we good, bro. I tell you, we gonna figure this shit out, bro. I can't keep doing this shit. All right, fuck it. We about to get locked back in, I guess. Fuck it. Yeah, I can still hear like the little echo. I can still hear it, but I don't, I don't, I don't know how to get that little fucking bit out. Um, how can I get that little bit out? But it's better if you log into Exchange. You log into the Exchange, let me know, and I'll send you a donation. Okay, man, appreciate that. I don't hold on. I'm man, shit, bro. I'm trying to get this bitch right, bro. I want everybody to be happy when they click on the video, when they click on the screen. I want them to hear correctly, bro. You know what I mean? bro. I'm DM. Yeah, I am DMing you back right now, bro. All right, bro. I just sent you a DM back. Responding to that. Hopefully, that'll be. You know what I mean? All right. So hopefully we don't gotta touch that for a while, cause that was really bugging me. That was really bugging the fuck out of me. I couldn't keep taking that shit, cause I knew it was low. I knew it was still low for sure. But I was like, yeah, maybe goddamn we'll be all right, but I guess not. So shouts out to you, man. Happy for calling that out, man, and making me tighten up. I really appreciate that. I don't know if you still in the chat. I see somebody gone, so um I appreciate that. Like I said, I DM'd you back. Um if we can talk a little bit more on that, I really appreciate that. Um and I appreciate the dono attempt. I really do. But like I said, I don't wanna that's me and you messaged in on that. So if you would like to, can you please DM me back about the situation? But like I said, I'm greatly appreciated for that. I greatly appreciate that. That's you my first one. You my first one. If you're sincere and you're not trying to do what I think, not saying you are, but if you aren't and you are sincere about the dono, um, yeah, bro, you are definitely my first dono. So I really greatly appreciate that for sure. Um, but yeah, just DM me back, bro. But yeah, we about to get back into it now since we did. I think we straight. I think we got pretty bad. Um, with the echo and the sound, so I think we Gucci. We about to get back into it. I got fucking half a J left. Possibly some gameplay. Ooh, I got to. We'll do that. We'll do one more reaction, then I got to check my stuff right quick. Uh, 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 I ain't never even heard of a Yico Camaro. I don't even know what that is. A Yico Camaro? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of a Yico Camaro. Facts. And I thought I knew about all about Camaros. Never heard of that. We gonna we gonna we gonna watch this and then I think I saved this, but just in case I didn't.
I don't know if today is I Hate Academics Day, but for some reason, everybody is going at academics today. Everybody got something to say about them, and academics is currently engaged in like 3 different beefs at once. The first people who had a problem with DJ Academics this week is Peter Rosenberg and Ebro. They went off on them on their shows. Much of what they said are already like recurring narratives about academics, but a lot of what they said was just downright delusional, starting off with this.
Birthday Boy, the king of Why Do You Care, did decide to respond to something related to academics. You did. I mean, you don't care
That was
as much.
yesterday, right? No, that,
Yeah,
was,
it was
that was
yesterday.
yesterday. Yeah,
that
in
was
the morning.
I didn't know. You didn't say anything. I just saw it later.
What happened?
No, I just saw people commenting on it, and the thing I got irritated about, you know me, was just that the narrative, for 2 things. I didn't see what you said or what he was referring to, but there was a conversation about Ebro blames firing on Drake. I was like,
What?
I don't need to hear what that is to
Wow.
know that's not true. I don't
Ridiculous.
I don't have to watch that to know that's not true.
Yeah.
And then academics gives the real reason on the firing, which is that our ratings were pure trash, and then that just gets me angry. The outright line,
Why? But that's not true either.
I know, the outright just being like, I'm just going to just make something up and say it, and people believe someone.
But there's so many things wrong with this for so many reasons. Let's start off here. What are metrics, right? What are the ratings? You see, Ebro and Rosenberg are still stuck in this like 1932 mindset of what ratings are, and which is, hey man, 1 million people watched my radio show in 20 different districts. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, maybe if you say, okay, that's right. Do you understand that program managers and people who are smart and actually know what they're doing, those metrics means nothing. The metrics that actually matters, the ratings that actually matters, is how it performs on social media, how it performs on the internet, how it performs with real life people, right? Hey man, we're in 30 different markets and we're syndicated. Yeah, all right, cool, but who's talking about your stuff? When was the last time Ebro and Rosenberg had a viral moment on their podcast? If it's not creating conversation on social media, if people are not talking about it, if people are not watching it, if your YouTube channel is doing like 300 views on a 6 million subscriber channel, people look at that and they say, yo, that's bad. Those are not good ratings. We don't care if you're syndicated in 100 different markets. If your YouTube videos is doing 300 views and your social media presence is non-existent, then the ratings are bad. That's why you guys got canceled. Also, let's just instill logic into this conversation, okay? If your ratings were performing great, if your ratings were phenomenal and people were tapped in and it resonated, why would they fire you? You think people are just firing stars just because? You think these companies who are desperate for a hit, who are desperate for hit shows and shows that resonate, you think these companies are just letting people go like that? No, they're not at all, man. Now they get into this conversation about academics, like age-old narratives about how academics can go outside and academics really wanted to be a part of them. Now, what I would say though, when they started talking about how academics wanted to be a part of High 97, but they didn't want them, they were talking about this as if that made them look good, as if fumbling a generational talent made them look good.
Wonder why he picked. Yeah, oh, I know why. Because I saw something where he was saying that he doesn't believe something about something Pusha liked or something. I forgot.
It was about
but it was
labels
about
doing
evidence.
something, and he said,
It was about I need evidence, and I was like, this guy's talking about evidence, and then he went on to just make up lies that he doesn't have evidence to support.
Yo, that's a great point. He needs evidence, but literally he just randomly will say, "Nah, they had terrible ratings."
But
Never seen a rating.
But that's why I was like, yo, this guy needs evidence?
That's a great call. So yeah, then he used that, but he'd been going off for a while saying different things, and we didn't give it much air. So I appreciated you.
Well, look, I have to know or believe that whatever a lot of these, whether it's 50 Cent trolling other rappers, academics trolling other media people, whatever it is, it's to get that. It's algorithm hustle. It's to get the algorithm.
Well, you also got to fill time.
They have to know they're promoting.
And the guys who stream every day got to fill. It's a lot of show to fill.
Yeah.
To not talk about like other stuff like that. I kind of get it, And we're a good target, right?
Are we?
Well, for Ack, I think we were all like. I think I really feel like it's the movie that it's like the Joker. I think there's a lot of the Joker in there. I think Ack always wanted to be accepted in the radio world. And
maybe he'll come on your new podcast. Validate me.
By the way, would be a great conversation. And that was well done. And rather than us accept him, we were very harshly critical of him. And I think it led to you know what I'm saying? To like what?
Okay, yeah, Happy James. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's something that we probably just gotta talk about in the DM, bro. Cause like I said, I ain't too fond of just signing up for certain stuff and stuff like that, bro. So, like I said, I do greatly appreciate it, man. But I don't know about that, brother. But we'll have to talk about it, brother. But I appreciate it, man, for sure.
A personal offense. So then it's all like, you're losers. No one wants to be a part of that anyway. And it's like, but he grew up a Jersey kid, DJ. Like, nah, you did kind of want to be a part of it. And it didn't go well.
This is why they got fired. Can you imagine being their boss? Can you imagine being somebody who was giving them a check every week and you find out that Rosenberg and Ebro had the opportunity to bring on academics to the radio station and essentially give them their next Charlemagne?
Yeah.
Power 105 lucked up and got Charlemagne when they got Charlemagne. Can you imagine being somebody at Hot 97 and you're giving Ebro and Rosenberg a check, and you realize and figure out that the reason why you guys don't have your next Charlemagne, you don't have academics, is because
they two
hating old heads blocked academics from ever like being ingratiated or introduced to High 97? Look, can you? I will be livid. Yo, we here trying to recruit.
That's what people do, though.
This dude from St. Johnson, this dude from like Grady College, and this dude from Penn State, and they all don't got the talent as academics. And you mean to tell me you found academics before you knew who he was? And you ain't bring him on board, but yet you sit on a podcast and talk about that as if it's like a stripe of honor. Oh, yeah, man, he wanted to be a part of us, but shit, we ain't embrace him, we criticize him, so now he mad. And that's why you fired, bro.
Yeah.
That's why you fired, man. Yo, that's like me running my production company, and then I don't know, man, like somebody in my company knew of the next Ryan Coogler. And then for some reason, or due to them hating, they never brought Ryan.
Look at his face, though. His face was
funny. And
funny.
then I hear them talking 5 years later when Ryan Coogler is winning Oscars. Oh yeah, Ryan Coogler, he wanted to work for us. I just never let him. I wasn't rocking with him. I will fire you on the spot. you would go home and have to fight me in court for your next paycheck the way I would do you, bruh. If you spit that nonsense,
The way
I'm
I
like,
would
oh
do
my.
you, bruh.
I'm not even
The
gonna
way
answer,
I
but I'm
would do
pissed
you,
off
bruh.
about this, man. Yo, I knew these dudes were brainless or clueless when their first sense of success on YouTube, their numbers are going up, right? Again, they're not doing well, but they're still doing not abysmal. Their first chance at a YouTube check, these people sign up with Quarter Labs, give them 20% of their revenue, and now Quarter Labs is killing reaction channels who's reacting to their stuff. So now a new platform and a new channel is making it impossible for people to react to their content. Welcome to YouTube, bro. These people don't know what they're doing. They're clueless, bro.
That's
well, no, it's going well now.
Going great. But now you got to trash the thing that didn't
Well, and he also just doesn't have a social life. You know what I mean? He can't really go outside like that. I think that's sad. When I see that, he's just not. It's sad. Like, it's sad that you're like seen as like a alcoholic, degenerate loser who can't go out. Like, that hurts my feelings for you.
What?
What? No, isn't that how people see him?
All right. Guys,
no.
what else is happening, guys?
Yeah, hey, it's Ebro's birthday, man. This is a good start, bro. Wait,
Yeah, see the girl like, bro, y'all talking about some bullshit that I really don't want to fucking be a part of. That's what the girl on. The girl like, man, I ain't trying to hear y'all talk about bullshit. Is my sound on right now? But yeah, bro, that's what she on.
That's what people
the
say
not going
about
out,
him.
the scared to go outside thing stays. Yes, that is a definite.
No, but
thing.
people have said he's crashing out, he's drunk again. Like,
There's
that's
a lot
a thing.
I've seen a lot of crash
Like,
out.
why are you guys acting like
No,
I'm being mean to the guy?
No, it was the straight. No, it's the.
I'm not. I just don't want to talk about this.
That's fair, but I honestly was being serious. Like, that's a narrative.
I just knew there was probably a single on Ebro as he was saying it, and he was being so deadpan serious, as if someone wouldn't be offended by what you just said. But I can't tell whether you're serious or not. Because remember, it was like the Drake thing. He's like, no, I don't know why Drake doesn't like me. All I simply said was he's a cancer. Like, sometimes it's your straight.
Well, it's less him and more the brand.
Right. In that case, it's the brand.
And that's what I meant when I said it. I mean, obviously, it ballooned into other things, but that's what I meant.
But there are a lot of people who I think are in that space of they're really psyched that they stream so well, but as a result, they can't really go outside like that.
Right.
They say a lot of things inside, and then going outside gets complicated. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
most of these streamers walk around with security now.
Isn't that crazy? So many people walk around with security. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, listen, they go around in situations where, or say things, or they're concerned they're going to get robbed. I mean, there's a lot of things to be concerned about.
I don't know. I think they're concerned they're going to get slapped.
That's true too. But
Pretty much. That's exactly what it is.
That represents New York hip hop.
It'd be scary as hell. I'm glad she said it.
Which rappers group is this? Gangstar. Yeah, suckers need bodyguards.
I knew you'd get it.
Academics, I don't know, bold stances on things help him be safer when he's outside. Probably not. But, like, this narrative that, when you go outside with a bodyguard is because, I don't know, you are scared or you're lame is crazy, right? Yo, like, is Beyonce on the internet bothering people? But, Beyonce.
Nah, act. I don't think they saying everybody. I think they saying just these certain people. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people. Everybody ain't walking outside with security because they scared, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying, certainly. I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is motherfuckers is walking outside with security because they be scared, bro. Simple.
Goes outside with security guards. Jay-Z, your favorite rapper, go outside with a security guard. You know why? Because when you're famous, people are cloud chasing and they are looking to do you wrong and looking to do you in. That's just how that goes. That's just how that works, okay? That's just how that goes. So you, I guess, trying to shame him for going outside with bodyguards to me is crazy. Like, would you shame, I don't know, Obama or Jay-Z for going outside with security guards? No. Okay. Now, academics kind of responded back to them, like briefly, but in his response to them, he found his way into another beef because he grouped in Ebro's replacement in his commentary, and that led to Ebro's replacement attacking him on social media too.
I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to move on because I like boxing up or boxing on the same level. After a while boxing down, it becomes bullying, and I don't like that either, right? But these are the who keep getting their ass up and they keep coming back. So I just wanted to give them that free game. You guys got fired because you couldn't advance with the times. You didn't like the new artists that eventually became the artists of the time, who became the superstars and the biggest in the game. You guys thought you could pick who that was. That was a egregious and a fatal mistake. You got
That's exactly what they thought.
Number two.
That's exactly what they thought.
You got fired because your ratings suck. No, we're not talking about radio ratings. That's how you calculated stuff like years ago. We're talking about how you guys are seen in a digital streaming market. If you're not going to catch up. So the very idea that you guys are rejecting the idea that we're in a streaming era. And when I talk about ratings, you're talking about radio ratings. Let me just warm everybody up to the fact. Hot 97, Power 105, yes, they're still radio stations, but they're competing in the streaming market. The very fact is this. DJ Academics is competing with No Jumper, which is competing with DJ Vlad, which is competing with Bootleg TV, or Bootleg Kev, whatever his name is. Which is competing with Joe Budden TV, which is competing with Gillian Wallow, $1 Million Worth of Game. We're competing with Hot 97, The Breakfast Club. Content is just content. We're competing with Kai Cenat. We're competing with everybody. And, once you're kind of in that hip-hop box, it's just like if people want to go see or hear about hip-hop, they have all these options, right? No one has to be in New York to listen to Hot 97. They could just listen to it online if they want to. They just don't want to. So, yeah, you guys were getting horrible views and horrible, you just wasn't streaming well. And now your predecessor, which I think that's what you should be happy about, you guys are doing better than him. So, it must make you guys feel a little bit better that you guys did suck at your job, but they hired someone who's worst. Maybe that was a DEI type of thing. I don't know. The new radio host up there at Hot 97, absolutely atrocious. I think he's going to be gone as soon as they get past the mandatory sign-in period. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, we'll sign you for 1 or 2 years. Then after we renegotiate, he's out the door as soon as that's done.
He's obviously talking about Mero when he says your replacement is even worse. Here's the thing when it comes to Mero and academics and his beef. I don't feel bad at all because Mero and them was literally effing with... Yo, academics had never said a goddamn thing to him. They just came about the blue when they had their show. Like, after they left Complex, they got, like, a TV deal. They thought they was, like, on top of the world. And they were dissing academics because of it. They were just dissing Act for no reason. So when you are picking at Act, when he did nothing to you, and now you mad that he picking at you because you felt like you've been quiet on the beat for a while, nah, that's not how that works, man. Yo, when you come for somebody, you in it for life. So Mero says, I don't know how Livingston got fetal alcohol syndrome as an adult. Yeah, definitely not talking to new artists at High 97, not at all. Then he shows a link where I guess, man, he's trying to like reheat the cold fries, but you can't really reheat it. So even if you are talking to new artists now, Ebro and Rosenberg spent like 15 years not doing so, man. So you can't reheat them cold fries, bro. That show is dead. But I like Mero, right? I'm just being honest, bro. I think Mero could be very, 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 very successful doing something else. Not Hot 97. You not reheating them cold fries, bro. Levy is a D-Rider that needs the media guy
reheat them cold fries,
He can't make anything. He can't have an original thought. Effing dork. Now, to me, this was like a strange insult for somebody who spends, I don't know, like hours on stream with an original thought. Right? But academics responded back, and academics says, objectively, I believe the whole hip-hop thought E-Bum and Rosendweeb were a failure, but you even worse. You a DEI hire. With failing numbers, you getting fired as soon as that guarantee period runs up. You never had talent. It was the other guy. It was the other ugly, bald ninja with a beard that was the guy. Oh, man. Hey, listen, man. Y'all let me know, man. Whose side are you guys on in this conflict, man? High 97 or academics? Let me know. I do think if High 97 hires academics to replace Ebro and Mero, I feel like academics don't even need the money, but he'll do it just to spite them.
He will. He
Let me know
will.
in the comments.
Bro, Ack will definitely do it just to spite them. Ack will definitely do it just to spite them. That's a fact.
Section, what do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another dope video, then click on this video right here to find out how Theo Von and Andrew Schultz just got destroyed and exposed badly. I'm gonna see you guys in this video. Please click the hype button below this video and send me a hype. It's 100% free. Hypes are the best way to help me push my videos in the algorithm. If you support me and you a real one, send me a hype. I get notified when you do so, so I will know if you send me a hype. Please send me a hype. I'm going to see you guys in this next video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
Yo, and like I said, bro. Yo. And like I said, bro, whoever sent that hype, I think it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, man. I'm not even sure what you sent the hype for. I'm not sure like the video or anything, but bro, shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to you. You're a real one for sure. My first hype. So shouts out to you for that, bro. For sure. Y'all gotta get that.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Y'all gotta see the shitty camera. I would lock down eating sun chill. Not a done here. Show 'em no fear. Yeah. One ear. 8 cab. Down one ear. BOA got my first 1,000. You wasn't there. Now we shopping. We all out of cash. Ride truck skirt. Ride truck. Poppy. OC Poppy. I would lie down eating sun chill. Not a done here. Show 'em no fear. BOA got my first 1,000. You wasn't there. Not the point, yeah, I made it, yeah, I made it. I'm not a man, I'm a Jordan about it. Man, I don't mind getting you away. I don't mind getting you away. I got some real that's gonna eat. Oh, by the way, I think did I even? I don't think I published that. I don't think I published the gameplay from last night. I did. Damn, it's 3 videos I ain't published. What the hell am I doing? Oh, hold on, no. One. Cut off my, I ain't let that bitch in the past. That shit hurt me bad.
This is hurt me bad.
She worth more than that. Even when you're not around. Oh, keep going. See if that shit overly going. I spit on this shit that I won't move it anymore. Oh my god. 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 I give you whatever you want. Mm-hmm. Ten-figure nigga, this shit overly going. I spend 100, this shit out. First thing in the morning. Actually, nah, bro. I ain't. Bro, see, and then you want, and see, bro, and then you want me to, and see, bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, bro. You see, you kind of janky, bro. You want me to do it too bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want me to do it too bad, bro. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to like discredit you or nothing like that, bro. I ain't trying to say you janky or nothing like that, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm just saying. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Oh, we had a video. Hold up. I think I want to play the game right now. I ain't gonna lie. Well, we 3 videos in. Damn. No, how many we in? Are we three? Are we 3 or 4 videos in? So let's check. 1, 2, 3. Damn, we 3 videos in. We gotta do at least one more. Fuck. Shit. No, no, I'm ready to play the game. at least for like an hour right quick. And then I gotta do some editing and stuff like that. Cut out my old hoe and left that bitch in the past. Bad man, that shit hurt me bad. We watched this already. We watched this already. We here.
Hello, how are you? You doing okay? I'm Officer Yard with the Glendale Police. The reason I got you stopped was for your speed. Is everything okay? Yeah. Your top speed locked in on radar was 50. Speed limit through here is only 30.
Where about?
Huh?
Where about?
Like, where did I clock you?
Where about?
I don't know what you're asking.
Where about? I'm saying, you said, because I slowed down at the stop sign, you said it got to 50.
So when you were coming through that intersection with the green light, we crossed past, and that's where I locked you in on radar. Do you have your license with you today? Do you have a license at all? I can't hear you. Where is it? Why not? You know you're required to, right? Okay, what's your last name? Dylan? Okay, step out of the vehicle. What? Because you're being uncooperative.
I just gave you my name.
Okay, do you think I can run your name without a date of birth?
You asked me that.
You said you weren't going to answer any more questions.
I asked the question you asked me. You need the name, so you can run the name right there.
I can't run that name without a date of birth. And if you're not going to ask any more questions, I'm going to take you back, arrest you, and bring you back to my police department and identify you that way. So do you want to answer some more questions?
Well, I got some at the company.
Because I'm going to arrest you if you're not going to ask and answer any more questions.
I'm going to arrest you for not asking no more questions.
Because I can't identify you. If you're not going to...
Give you a name to identify me.
How do I identify that name? You don't think there's any other people with that name in the entire United States?
Not in Wisconsin, wouldn't be.
Okay, so I need your date of birth to be able to confirm your identity. So if you want to give me that, excellent. If you don't, I'm going to have you step out, I'm going to arrest you.
Right. Again, I'll ask no more questions.
Sounds good, dude. I don't care.
Hey, y'all funny. Can we just get along so we have a good night? We on the...
I don't know what this dude's problem is. I stopped you with speed and you're acting like it's the biggest crime of the century.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, I need to see your proof of insurance and registration for the vehicle as well.
How you doing today?
I was doing okay.
Already. Okay.
Go ahead and grab your registration and proof of insurance. That's not answering any questions. That's doing what you're lawfully required to do. That's not a question. No, it's an order. Give me your proof of insurance and registration for the vehicle. It's not a question, it's an instruction. So you don't want to provide any of that information. You just want to be cited for it. How many citations are you trying to get today? All right, sounds good. You'll get all the tickets then. We'll make sure you lose your license tonight.
No, hey, no, sir.
No, this dude wants to be hard for some reason. This could have been very simple, but you want to make it a big deal. All right, remain in the vehicle. Do you have it? Do you have it? All right, so what's your real name? No, you didn't. The name you gave me and date of birth does not come back on file. All right, so let's try it again. You said your last name is Kearney, correct? Huh? I'm confirming what you told me. All right, go ahead and exit the vehicle. No, we're past this. Exit the vehicle. Just step back here. Stop reaching in your pockets. Face towards your back of your vehicle. Face towards your vehicle. Place your hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Dude, I'm going to tase the out of you if you keep doing that. You're being detained until I can identify who you are. Stop moving. Now, do you want to give me your correct name? Or no? Or do you just want to be arrested?
You already got me arrested.
You're being detained, I told you. What's your real name? Stop reaching in your pockets.
I'm not reaching. My pants.
What's your real name? All right, you're under arrest. No. Face towards the squad. Stop moving. Acting like a fucking moron. 42, go stop that.
Bro, there's no way that she just drove off in the car. Bro, there's no way she just drove off, bro. This is too funny.
Car. Hey, go stop it.
Oh.
For the passenger on my vehicle, just took off with the vehicle.
742 in pursuit of that.
I wonder what. Bro, I wonder what made her drive off like this. This is stupid.
Transit. I think the highway should be shut down.
742 in pursuit of that white transit. I think the
742 in pursuit of that white transit. That was on 794 stop. We are southbound on I-43. We are approaching the Green Bay exit. Can you notify Milwaukee that it's going to be getting off at Capitol in Green Bay?
What are you stopping the car for? Because she's not free to leave. Now she's going to jail too. Why is she going to jail? She just fled from a traffic stop.
Speeds are 97. Looks like it's be getting off. The highway shutting down here.
please Milwaukee, please don't knock off.
Stop moving, dude. Why isn't moving? You touching me, driving me. Stay still. Keep walking away from me.
748, I'm secondary. We're still half a mile from Green Bay. There's no traffic. Speeds are 90. Roads are dry.
How'd you get arrested? You just... At any point did I say she was free to leave? You just arrested me. So? That means she can go? No, it doesn't, does it? What in the world? She's going to jail for sure now, dude. You guys want to act stupid.
They said what?
Act stupid in jail.
Bruh, the thing is, what the thing is though, it's cool that you say, okay, I'm not that. Okay, I'm free to leave. Okay, but she ain't stopping, bro. She's still moving. She's still flying down the fucking highway. She knows the police is behind her, bro. She hears and sees police behind her trying to pull her over. She's running from them at this point. So there's no need to talk about, oh, what? What? I thought you said she was free to leave. What? What are you talking about, bro?
748, we're on about 75, about a quarter of a mile from the Green Bay exit.
748, we're on the off-ramp currently.
Sit down. And now she's fleeing too. Is that all cool? Is that what you wanted? For her to go to jail tonight on a felony?
748, we're on the off-ramp currently.
Alright, this is stupid. This is stupid.
And 748, you should be going northbound Green Bay, northbound Green Bay.
Cut over the,
Hey, the crazy part about it, and she's spinning that bitch. And she is spinning that bitch.
median here.
What's the yeah, silver? 748, I
don't have eyes at the moment. It either went east or west on 10th from Green Bay.
Either went east or west on 10th from Green Bay. East on, I believe it's just 10th Green Bay.
South on 10th and stopping. Male black, white shirt, jeans, running. Big guy.
Wait, so, wait a minute. So, I thought it was a girl in there. So, Was it the dude in the back seat? What's going on right now? I'm lost. Holy shit. What's going on right now, bro? What's going on right now?
Hey, get down! Show me your hands! I got you. Shout me out! Show me your hands! Get down! You shout me out! Show me your hands! Get down! All right, he went east through the yards. I mean, west through the yards. He's somewhere down here. Hey, get on your stomach. On your stomach. On your stomach. On your stomach. Hands on your back. Hands on your back. One in custody. Oh, my bad. I went left. I didn't know if you knew. Car has not been cleared.
I didn't see y'all behind me.
So this is it.
I'm sorry.
I think that's the funniest thing I've heard in my life. It's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. That is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I promise
So she a stud.
you I didn't see y'all behind me.
I promise you that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Thank you for that.
I promise you I did not see y'all. I did not see
I
y'all.
promise you too. I really do. He's really gonna believe you. What's your name, man? Are you okay?
Yeah, I
You're not-
did not see y'all behind me.
Roll the other side. You don't need any medical attention?
No, sir.
Okay. You got an ID in here? Yeah. Okay.
Can I ask y'all what's wrong?
What's wrong? You're under your arrest. That's what's
Why?
wrong. Why are you arrest? You're under arrest because you for fleeing and for resisting obstructing.
I'm not how's resisting. I'm sorry, how's no resisting?
Go ahead. Lean up.
How's no resisting?
Ready?
Can I
Lean
ask-
up. Come on. Stand up. Stand up, big man.
You can I ask you how's no resisting?
Yeah, running is resisting.
You said what?
Running is resisting.
I'm not okay. I'm not.
Hang
I
tight. Stop talking. Stand
didn't
still.
see
Stop
y'all stop,
talking.
and I-
Stop talking and stand
I'm
still.
just saying, I fear
No
for
one
my
believes
life.
you. Stop talking and stand still.
Okay, then. Let me see how I feel for my life.
10-4. I just see a bunch of phones. Smell of marijuana and alcohol.
Bro, do you know how many reports I have right to already?
She looks, bro, she looks so stupid. She looks so stupid.
No, I got to write more.
Okay, sir, I'm telling you.
Anything else I need right now?
No, you can check me.
Yeah.
What is it?
Spread your feet.
What is it?
Spread your feet. Spread your feet. Spread them.
I thought you said. I'm telling you, I did not see that.
Yeah, man, no one's gonna believe you.
No,
I
no.
would just stop talking
No.
probably and.
I understand that, but I did not see y'all. Then when I did, I stopped.
Yeah, well,
Mom, I'm not gonna lie, that scared me though. Where's my vehicle? Can I ask where's my vehicle?
No, it doesn't really matter. It's where you left it. That's all I know. Have a seat.
Alarm sounded.
I'm just gonna look in the backyards that he ran to and see if he ditched anything, I guess. Sure. Did you know he went east or no? Yeah. Damn, I should have went off the air. You were going slow, so I'm like, oh boy. I was going slow because he was going slow. Oh, yeah. Well, no, you didn't do it. You didn't do anything. Well, I went west thinking that you lost him because we slowly went over that median, so. Oh. You know, that's why I went west. I thought. So, my bad.
You want to search?
Yeah. Or do you want me to. I'm going to look in here and see if he ditched anything really quick? Or do this first?
Just do this first.
Okay.
What way did he run? He ran this way?
Yeah, I don't know if he went through here or here.
Okay, where'd you see him? Like, did you see him go this way?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you follow him?
No, I
drove
had to run back.
Okay, gotcha.
I have the driver in custody at the stop. Think you made some good decisions tonight?
Is yards guy? What did you like?
I don't know. It reeks like booze in there, so I'm assuming.
We got an empty Bacardi Gold driver's side floorboard. I'm having trouble smelling. What do you think? Beer? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
Everything okay? I mean, far as safety for us?
Yep, everyone that fled is in custody, so.
Oh, this is a stolen car?
I don't think it was actually stolen. I think they might have just been drunk, I'm not sure.
Dum-dums and come down to daddy and didn't even know it.
Yup. Well, I don't think they planned on the freeway being closed down.
Exactly. Dum-dums. Dumb criminals. Right?
Have a good night.
Thank you.
As the initial driver got out, he threw some stuff back in the vehicle. I'm not sure what it was.
Smell marijuana and alcohol. Nothing exciting?
I ain't got a lot of people, but we some nosy motherfuckers.
No. Nice.
The original driver's real name was identified as Dudley, not Devin Kearney. While he was charged with resisting, obstructing, and operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated, his wife, Simone, was charged with felony fleeing, eluding, felony second-degree reckless.
His wife? What? What do we got going on here? He gotta be joking me, right? He gotta be joking me. Did he just say that? Did he just say white? He gotta be joking me, right? Let's go back.
Nice.
The original driver's real name.
Bruh, is this man fucking? Is he serious or is he fucking kidding me, bro? Because if he's fucking kidding me, then he can just fucking cut all the bullshit out. But is he serious, bro? Like, I mean, like seriously though, like what? I mean, was this one of these days she was just like, fuck it, I'm dressed like a boy today? But you know, with some girls do that, they, you know. But I'm just saying, what the fuck are we doing? I'm really concerned.
Was identified as Dudley, not Devin Kearney. While he was charged with resisting, obstructing, and operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated, his wife, Simone, was charged with felony fleeing, eluding, felony second-degree recklessly endangering safety, resisting, obstructing, and violation of probation or parole. Had she simply stayed in the vehicle, she would not have faced any charges. They are both presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
And with that being said, we shall move along to something. Hey, y'all drop in the chat. Y'all watching the rebroadcast. Y'all watching the video when I drop it on YouTube. Yo, y'all drop in the comment section. Let me know what the fuck, cause I'm mind boggled. I'm completely mind fucked of what the fuck I just heard it with. Seriously.
Take a second and think back to what you just watched, because some.
Take a second to think back. What you did? What? You hit your shit. You hit your back. You hit your lip. You hit your shit. You spit on it. Yeah, you with the shit. You get quick. You get. That ain't shit. Not for real. Not for real. Shit is gonna work. That shit is gonna work, cuz. Shit. That's why that shit was acting all weird. That's why this shit was acting all weird and things. That's why it said, baby, you can't do your thing. I'm hungry though, for real. I don't know what I'm about to eat. I don't want to eat no spaghetti. I'm tired of eating spaghetti. I got a big pan of that shit too.